In today's video, we're going to be simulating the Mogwai strategy on the 1 minute time frame with gold. And at the same time, we're going to have the 15-minute time frame loaded up as well, so we can look for structure around the setups and we can use this as confirmation. Now, in my previous video, I did exactly the same on the 5-minute time frame and then looked for confirmations and structure on the 1 hour time frame. And you lot absolutely love it. So here we are now on the 1 minute time frame. Now, I absolutely love I love the 1 minute time frame on gold. As you know, since I've been trading the 1 minute time frame on gold, I haven't actually had a loss. So in fact, I lie, I've had one loss. So as you can see here, this is my success ratio with gold on the 1 minute time frame. And well, actually, we'll start off in 2021. So as you can see here, I had 100% in December. 2022, I had pretty much 100% in January. I had one loss. And then February so far, 100% win ratio. This is all on gold on the 1 minute time frame. You'll actually see today's trades. So as you can see here, all gold. And today's trades are here. Again, these were this sell here. So we had a nice little sell on the 1 minute time frame here. And then again, we had this one here. This was a little bit risky, but we had this area of resistance at the top like that there. I was in this trade for a good 15 minutes before price actually dropped below the TCA line. But I got around 60 or 70 pips out of that trade. I had a 30 pip stop loss, 70 pip take profit. Nice little 1-to-2 risk reward ratio. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is we're going to do some simulating on the 1 minute time frame, and again we're going to have the 15-minute time frame loaded up as well, looking for structure. And yeah, let's just have some fun. Let's do some trading together. Let's go over every single setup, and I'll show you exactly how I trade gold on the 1 minute time frame. So on my left screen now, I have the Mogwai strategy loaded up on gold on the 1 minute time frame. And on my right screen, I've got gold loaded up on the 15-minute time frame using just pure candlestick analysis, pure price action. So gold 1 minute time frame on the left, gold 15-minute time frame on the right. Let me just wind it forward so you can see. And what we'll do is we'll just do some trading together. We're going to keep it simple and we're just going to break down each setup we get. Now, I want to quickly explain something to you. When you're trading the binary destroyer, you're getting the same setups as me. So if the binary destroyer produced 100 setups, you're getting the same setups as me. Now, the difference between me making consistent profits, having a high win ratio, and somebody that doesn't is just experience. You know, I will filter out all those setups and only take the winners and not take the losses. And to do that, it comes down to experience, knowledge, breaking down each setup. So we get a setup, and yes, we might have a Mogwai arrow, the TCA line might be overbought or sold, whatever. But at the same time, we want a reason why we're going to take that trade. So the binary destroyer has produced a setup. It's showing us where we would enter a trade. But it's our job to ask the question, is this trade going to win or is it going to lose? And that's the difference right there. Breaking down each setup. It's not just taking a trade because an arrow appears. It's understanding why that arrow appears and if that arrow is going to win or lose. So yeah, let's just do some trading. So like I said, I absolutely love the 1 minute time frame. So I should do really, really well on this time frame. Like I said, what we're going to do is I'll just move myself out of the way so you can see. I'll put myself in the bottom right corner. There you go. Hello. Okay, so oh, here we go. Here we're starting to get some setups. Here we go. My bands are starting to appear. I'm just going to pause it there. Your first question is, Jamie, or if you're asking the question, why am I not taking these trades here? Because MACD's gone overbought, Mogwai signal. Simple reason is, well, there's no support, there's no resistance area. I can't see a resistance area. There might be a resistance there on the higher time frames, but on the 15-minute time frame, I can't see one. And that is it. That's all I need to do. So let's see what happens. It's just literally what I'm doing, right? Is just a case of waiting for a setup like here. Okay, we popped a nice little Mogwai signal there, but I'm not going to take the trade because again, there's no support line. Look, there's nothing there. In fact, I think the support line on this one looks like, if I can think, maybe around here. Maybe around here, just because of that wick just there. And that resistance area just here. Maybe. I'm not sure. Like I said, we'll see what happens. But there's definitely no support line on this one. So that explains why I'm not taking that trade. Okay. Well, that's interesting because we've spiked right down into this support line as soon as we pop a Mogwai signal. Okay, so let's see what happens with this trade. Okay, so this changes everything now. We've got a Mogwai signal. We've crossed over on the MACD. TCA lines turned green, which is great. We're above the TCA line, which is even better. So on the 1 minute time frame, all confirmations are telling me to take a buy. Let's have a look at the 15 minutes. Okay, so 15 minutes, we've rejected straight off this trade. I mean, straight off this support line. So I'm going to take the trade. I am going to take the trade. I'm going to take a trade. I'm going to go for 100 pip stop loss, 100 pip take profit. Just an in and out scalp. Okay, 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. I will take more trades with a higher reward. So I might go for 1-to-2, 1-to-3. But on this particular setup, I'm just going to go for 1-to-1 because I think we might go a little bit lower. I'm not sure. I just want to see if I can get a quick in and out scalp on this one. So I mean, that is literally a quick in and out scalp. Hopefully, okay, that trade won. So that's great. I want to see what happens, though. I think we might actually go a little bit lower. Okay, no, we go a little bit higher. Okay. Oh, that. Let's just move on to the next trade. Okay. Oh, that's good. Okay, right. So we've got our second trade. Let me just see what happened in here. So crossed over on the, let me just rephrase that. Second trade. Mogwai signal, yes. MACD has gone over. You can see what I'm doing now. I kind of have this rhythm on my head. So MACD has gone oversold, crossed over, which is great. We're above the TCA line. The TCA line's just turned green, which is great. That's great. I can just see we're above the TCA line. And also, look at this, right? Look at this on the 15 minutes. Right, look at this support line here. I mean, I'm not going to say this is an easy trade because trading is not easy. But look at this, right? Look how many times we've bounced off this support line here. It's like bounce, come up, bounce, come off, bounce, come off. What do you think the next move is going to be? Up. Exactly that. So yeah, I'm going to take this trade. What I just noticed I forgot to change my lot size on the previous trade. So that previous trade, I won it and I should have won 1%, but I forgot to change my risk, so I'll do that now. So 1% of my account I'm risking. Take profit on this one is we've got to be careful because we've got an area of resistance at the top as well. See that area of resistance? So again, we just got to be careful with this trade. So again, what I'll do with this one is, let me just see where my stop loss is going to be. I'm probably going to go with a 200 pip stop loss and a 200 pip take profit as well. So just like I said, just a quick in and out. Probably not. I'm going to go for a little bit less on this one. Where was I taking the trade? I think it was there or there. Okay, I'll take it there. It doesn't matter. Stop loss on this one. Let's probably go with a 70 pip stop loss. And take profit, we'll go for 140. Okay, so stop loss, take profit. Hopefully we win the trade. Or hopefully we win. I want to see what happens. Okay, let's just keep an eye on it. Okay, so we're in profit, which is great. I want to see what's happening on the 15 minutes. Because I want to see what happened. Okay, so it looks like we're slowing down. Oh, that. I'm going to close that off there. So that, literally, I want to see what happens. Do we go higher? Yeah, okay, so we come back down. So that's actually good. Right, I closed this trade off slightly early because on the 15 minutes, look, I think we're going to come back down. I genuinely think we're going to come back down. Let's see what happens. Yeah, okay, so we do. We come straight back down. So that's just basically a range trade. What I've done here is a range trade. Is bought at the support, sold at resistance. So that's good. I was really lucky with that trade. So let's go to the next trade now. Okay, so let's just press. I think I'm getting Mogwai. I am getting Mogwai signals. Am I going to take this trade? Okay, so we've come straight down to this support line here, which explains that one. So that's why it looks like we actually have a further support line at the bottom here. Because look, we've kind of rebounded straight off it. So maybe we've got a support line here. Let's see what happens. On the 1 minute, this is strongly against the trend, but I want to see what happens. Do we close above that TCA line? Okay, so we come. Okay, now we close above the TCA line, which is good. So we close above the TCA line. The TCA line's turned green. This is a risky trade. Is this a trade that I want to take? Let's go with it. Let's go with again. Let's go over 200 pip stop loss, 200 pip take profit. Stop loss and take profit. Hopefully this trade wins. Okay, yes. That was lucky, but that's great. What I will tell you is that's a very risky trade, only because, look how much price has come down on this one. That's a very risky trade, but it paid off, which is good. I'm not saying, you should do that in real life. Again, that just comes down to experience. So let's go to the next trade. Okay, so we do actually go lower. We do actually go lower. Okay, now your next question is, Jamie, why am I not taking all of these buys? Why am I not taking all of these buys? Well, you should know by now is there's no support layer. Look, there's just no support. I can't see any support. So for that reason, I'm not taking none of these trades. And also, we're not actually closed above the TCA line on any of those trades. Okay, notice how we close above the TCA line now. Okay, notice how we close above the TCA line now. TCA line turns green. Now, what's actually interesting is that I think it looks like we've found support eventually. Here, it looks like we found support. I'm not going to take the trade, but we might have found support. Let's see what happens. Okay, yeah, so that probably explains why. Yeah, okay, so look, we are actually bouncing off that support, which explains that one. Okay, yeah, it does. Okay, so yeah, that trade might have actually won. Because it looks like we actually found support. We did actually found support, but like I said, I can't see it. So we're just going to carry on here. Okay, so I'm just going to bring it down further because I think we popped them. So what's in fact, I'm not going to take that trade. I'm not going to take that trade because it looks like on the 15 minutes we've broken the support. So that's a risky trade. I bet you any more this trade wins. I bet you this trade wins. Yeah, how annoying. Okay, that is a trade that I'm going to take, and that is a trade that I think I'm going to get a lot of pips out of. Okay, so let's just quickly break over the 1 minute time frame. Okay, so this is a really good trade with the trend. Okay, so again, let's break it down. Okay, let's break it down. Let's break it down. Okay, here we go. Here, I bet you the next candle. I bet you the next candle. This TCA line's turned green. Turns red. Watch this. Watch this. Yes, every time I get that perfectly. Okay, so TCA line, let me rephrase that. Mogwai signal, MACD has gone overbought. TCA line is just about to turn red, which is great. I know it is. So I'm going to take this trade. Now, this is a beautiful trade with the trend. Absolute beautiful trade. If we actually I just want to show you how good this trade is. Okay, look at this one here. Look at this here. We've got a nice little break. I'll just make it clearer. Look how good this trade is. Nice little break. Nice little break and retouch. Look at that. Support, support. Price comes down. Retouches support, which becomes resistance. What do you think the next move is? Down. The next move is down. This is going to be a really good trade. I might be able to get a few pips out of this one. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably stop loss on this one is, again, I'm going to go for 100 pip stop loss, but a 200 pip take profit now. So 200 pips take profit, 100 pip stop loss, so 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. Do we win the trade? Come on, come down. Oh, that is really annoying. going back here, look how annoying that trade is. Oh, that's well frustrating. It's like it literally kissed my take profit. Look at it. It literally kissed my take profit. Oh, that's so frustrating. Okay, so that's a loss. You know what? That's just, it is what it is. We'll do one more trade and then we'll call that a day. So what I'll do is I'm going to put this like this here. And again, we're just going to keep going here. Okay, I'm getting a lot of Mogwai signals here. But I'm not going to take this one because we're below that support line. So I'm not going to take that trade. Okay, again, we're going down. We're going down. Okay, so like I said, we're getting a lot of Mogwai signals here, but I'm not going to take the trade. I'm not going to take none of these because, again, look, on the 15 minutes, I can't see support. I can't see support. So, like I said, there's nothing taken there. I'm hoping for a sell. It'd be nice to get price to spike up, and then I get a sell like this one here. Again, that would have been a that would have been a perfect sell. If we popped a Mogwai signal there, that would have been a perfect sell. Because we actually just did a nice little break and retouch again. Look, we literally spiked straight up to this resistance area and then dropped again. And that would have been a perfect opportunity. So nothing so far. Okay, so again, not taking none of these here. I think we just spike. Here we go. We're spiking up now. Okay, here we go. Here, I'm not going to take none of these trades. Right, it looks like here. I'm just going to pause it. It looks like we've created. It looks like we're creating a support level just here. See that? See how we're on the 15 minutes? So we might actually come back down. If we do, it'd be good to pop a signal. Okay. Okay, so, yes. Okay, so this is great. This is what I actually wanted to do. So we did actually create support there, which is good. There probably wasn't, like I said, there probably was a support line on the higher time frames, which probably explains why that signal won. Okay, but we've spiked straight up into this resistance area here, which it looks like this support line here, which I believe, hopefully, we get a Mogwai signal. Let's see what happens. Okay, no, we're still going higher. We're still going higher. Here we go here. Now, this is great. Okay, so this is great. Let me just wait for... Here we go here. So, let's break it down here. This is my last trade. MACD's gone overbought. MACD's crossed over. Mogwai signal... TCA line is turned red. We're below the TCA line. 15 minutes is great. 15 minutes. So let's break down the 15 minutes. So what actually happened on the 15 minutes is we spiked straight up into this region just here. Okay, let me just bring it up here. Again, you know, what I'm doing is just basic experience, okay? Okay, so what's actually happened was we rallied straight off this support line just here. We went straight up to this region here, which as you look left, you can see the area of resistance. You can see that support. So it basically, we spiked straight up and then we came straight back down and it looks like we're closed below this area of support. So we could see a really big move down to the downside now. Let's see what happens. Let's take a trade. Again, stop loss on this one. I'm going to put above the high just to be safe. That was lucky. My computer just crashed, but I managed to save everything. Okay, so last setup. We're going to take the trade. Like I said, we just closed below on the 15 minutes, which is great. We spiked right up there. So let me do it in my head again. So spike below there, below the 15 minutes. 1 minute, MACD's gone oversold. TCA line. I'm going to take a trade. So stop loss on this one. Okay, this is going to be interesting. So I'm going to go with a 300 pip stop loss and take profit. Let's see if we can push this one. 600 pips. So 600 pip take profit, 300 pip stop loss. Hopefully this trade wins. Okay, so we're going to come down, which is great. Like I said, we'll just keep an eye on the 15 minutes as well. This is good because I want to see us close below that TCA line. I want to see us close below that support line. Okay, we do. That's great. We're coming down. We're coming down. Come on, hit my take profit. Don't do it again where you kiss my take profit and I don't win the trade. Okay, here we come. We're coming down. Okay, no, we go back up. Let's keep an eye on the 15 minutes. Okay, so come on. Yes. Yes. There we go. And look, I just want to keep going. Look how far we spiked down. That, if I'd managed that trade, that would have been a perfect trade. That is an absolute perfect trade with the trend. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so in today's session on 1 minute time frame, using the 15 minutes as confirmation, we've made a nice little 3% gain. Let's have a look at the trades that we took. Okay, so history. We took a grand total of okay, so that trade there is really annoying because that was the first trade that I took. And I should have actually risked 1% of my account, which I didn't. So that trade should have actually made a 1% gain. So we've took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've took 5 trades and we've won 4, lost 1. So won that one, lost 1. Like I said, we should actually be at a 4% gain. That first trade, I messed up the lot size. But yeah, 5 trades, 4 winners, 1 loss, 4% gain. That's how you do it. Risking 1% of an account, going for a nice 1 or 2% reward. That's gold on the 1 minute time frame. That's why I love it. So yeah, thank you for watching.